Big game coming up. How do you feel it's going to go?
Yeah, we're confident, like always. You know, we're on a good run at the moment. Made the London Cup final the other day. Had a good result, 2 good results in the league last week. 2 90-minute games, which was tough, but we won both of them. So we take a lot of confidence into this game. We know they're a good side.
Oakwood, they're a team you know very well.
Yeah.
They've gotten the best of you a couple of times this season.
They have, yeah.
Do you think that's going to play a bit on the players' mind?
You could maybe call them our bogey side this year, but both games could have gone either way. Maybe not the first one, to be honest. We were a bit under strength in that one. But no, we're confident. Look, like I say, it's been a long season. We've been getting better every week. And we're playing at home. We're confident we can beat anyone.
You know them quite well. Are there any tweaks you put in place to maybe nullify some of their threats?
I'd be lying if I said we have. We know, like they know our players, our strengths. We know their strengths. So we're just going to play our game. If we do our job well and everyone fights for each other, we should be sweet.
Who are you looking towards to make a difference today? Is it going to be a defence or attack player?
Probably a bit of both. I mean, we want to stay solid at the back as always. Our defensive record isn't too bad. A few little goals could have got away with it here and there. But as always, we want our wingers and strikers to do well, lads in the middle. It's an all-round team thing, to be honest. I can't really pin anything down. But if we score goals and keep it solid, we should be sweet.
I mean, as we've become accustomed to, you've made deep runs in quite a few competitions. Barnet Premier Cup, is this one that you think you can win? Yeah,
of course, we think we can win every cup. I'll be honest with you. The only one we're not in, we're still going for 5 trophies at the moment. The only one we're not in is the Nationals. We lost 1-0 to the Dons, and we're unlucky in that one. So we're experienced, we know what needs to be done to get the job done, so we're up for it.
Charlie, big game coming up. How do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, looking forward to it. We're a little bit shorter on numbers as we would like to be, but that's Sunday League football. Turn up with a bare 11 and do our best. But yeah, it'll be a good game. We're very familiar with Highgate. We've played them countless amount of times now, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Like I said, Highgate Albion, a team you know very well. You've done the double over them in the league this season, pipped them to the title last season.
The double last year as well. Yeah. So yeah, no, look, yeah, we know him very well, but yeah, we have beaten 4 times in the league over the last 2 years, but we've kind of thrown away the league, just inconsistencies, not having enough players and things like that. We're at the sort of age now where people are rather work and things like that, which is completely understandable. But yeah, look, it'll be a good game. Yeah, we do have their number at the moment, but they are a good side, so yeah, it'll be a difficult game.
Given the number of games you've played against them and your victories over them, are you worried at all about complacency setting in?
No, you can't be complacent in a game like this. Look, it's a semi-final at the end of the day, and they're a good side. They're no mugs. Do you know what I mean? They're in the London Cup final. They are a good team. It's just fortunate that the last couple of times we've had the upper hand. So hopefully that continues today. But look, it's football. Anything can happen.
You've been unfortunate in a couple of the big knockout games, going out early to Hatch Lane, a game you should have won. It's a Prem Cup semi-final. Is this one you could go all the way in? Yeah,
cool. Look, let's have it right. Us and Highgate are the 2 best teams in this league, probably 2 best teams in the country on our day. So we got to fancy ourselves. There's no point us turning up if we don't fancy ourselves. But we would like to think that we will go all the way. But like I said, it is a game of football, so you never know.
Who are you looking towards to make a difference today?
Look, we're short of numbers today, but with the quality's there. Do you know what I mean? We've got some really good players, some good forwards. But our thing that won us the league last year is how defensively good we were. So the back 5 that we always play will be key today to stopping their players. Their wingers are effective, but if we nullify that, then we're sure that we'll get a goal.
Welcome to the St Aloysius playing fields. This is the semi-final of the BSFL Premier Cup. Highgate Albion against Afc Oakwood. Highgate Albion in the navy blue. Their manager is Adam Shahane. In goal today, Alex Gavriloya. Back 4 of Robert Magwood, Ian Maitland, the captain, Reece Lambert and Carl Brindle. In midfield, Pelly Riley, Lonit Talla and Richard Enning. 2 wide men, Solomon Afori and Tage Kennedy. And leading the line, Excellence Mahemba. On the bench, Alvin Karamea, Akinola Fayoun and Ashley Dre. Afc Oakwood are in the pink shirts. They're managed by Charlie Ruff. In goal, Melvin Minter. Back 3 of Nick Briggs, Tommy Selman and Bradley Empson. The 2 wing-backs, Serge Urkerslan and Harry Philippou. In midfield, Wilson Chingoka, George Casey and Junior Mubier. And leading the line, Benji Adewalabi and George Salango. The BSFL Premier Cup is sponsored by UC Decorating and Building. Contact Umit on 07778 766 766 for your no obligation quote from a trusted trader with over 30 years in the building and decorating trade. Today's referee is Jake Basham, assisted by John Nobleman and Ronnie McGibbon. Oakwood in the pink. Lucas Land to Casey. Cross to Tommy Selman. Empson. Shifting the ball nicely out towards the left-hand side. Good play early on here from Oakwood. To the feet of Salangu. Mopped up by Ian Maitland. Ali Riley. Good interception though from Giorgio Salangu. And eventually Maitland-Niles puts his laces through it. And a chance for Highgate Albion to get forward. Tage Kennedy dancing up against Urkisland. That's a good ball. This is Richard Enning. Off the line. Really good defending by Bradley Empson. Well, the goalkeeper was beaten. And it was heading towards the back of the net. It's a great ball this, by the way, from Tage Kennedy. Takes out two defenders with one kick of the ball. Enning does everything right. Slides it past the goalkeeper. Really good defending by Bradley Empson on the line. Keeps Oakwood level. Corner. Tala. And it comes. And the header was downwards from Richard Enning and wide. Alex Gavrolaya. High clearance from him. Flicked on nicely. Richard Enning was involved and Mahemba as well. Oh, it's charged out. Needs to be on his toes. The goalkeeper, Melvin Minter, who comes out and clears. Carl Brindle with the throw-in. All the way back to Rhys Lambert. Tala, who's been very heavily involved early on. Into the feet of Robert Magwood. That's a lovely ball from Magwood. And this is excellence. Mahemba, who makes it 1-0. And that is a quite magnificent goal from Highgate Albion. A flowing team move. And then some great play. Leading the line from Excellence Mahemba, who run into the gap. One touch takes it round the goalkeeper. And his finish was quick and precise. And there was very little that Melvin Minter in the Oakwood goal could do to keep this out. He was taken out of the equation by one touch of the ball. And that is a simple finish for Excellence Mahemba. 1-0 after 10 minutes. Tala with a corner. Floated in, which is headed away by Mubiay. Tala once again. Keeps it alive. Brindle. Kennedy. Corner. Kennedy's corner is a quick one. Tala squeezes past the challenge of Urkisland. Tests the goalkeeper at the near post. Melvin Minter with a good stop. See Oakwood looking to get forward. Mubiay. That's a really good challenge coming in from Richard Enning. And then a lofted effort, which the goalkeeper saves. It was Solomon Afori who struck it from just inside the Oakwood half. And the goalkeeper, Melvin Minter, is being kept busy. This was the chance that he stopped at the near post. Lovely footwork from Tala. And a great save at the near post. Melvin Minter, the Brentwood Town goalkeeper. Two great saves in very quick succession there. Keeps the score down. Chingoka. Okay, Albion have meant business so far. They've got to be careful though. Ball is played out towards Empson. And it's given away. It was a poor mistake by Casey. Tala. Mahemba. Tala. 2-0. It was so easy. One mistake in the AFC Oakwood midfield and they were thoroughly punished. One here by Lonit Tala, who has been a pivotal part of the game so far. And he knew exactly where to put it, Excellence Mahemba. Back inside. And the finish was the easiest part of all for Lonit Tala. 2-0. Well, Highgate Albion lost both league matches 3-1 to Oakwood. But they look as if they're well on the way to exacting some sort of revenge yet in the Premier Cup semi-final. Brindle. Free kick is given. Harry Philippou. Plays it in towards the box. It's a really good ball, but the shot lacked power and it was easy for Gavriloya. Really good free kick this. Over the top, bending away from the defender, over the shoulder of Magwood, but the goalkeeper Gavriloya was able to make a comfortable save. Nick Briggs. Selman. Back to the busy Melvin Minter, who gets good distance. Up goes Mbaye. It's beaten to it. Brindle charging forward, gets it wide very early on to Richard Enning. That's a good tackle coming in from Nick Briggs. Long throw from Talla. Flicked on by Brindle, and the shot was just off target. The goalkeeper made the save. Talla's free kick this time was easily dealt with by Oakwood. Squeezed away by Minter. Header by Lambert, not once but twice, and then he gets a challenge in. Lambert, he's done really well there, the defender. Interception by Urkers Lambert, it run through, and that could easily have been 3. And but for an excellent save again by Melvin Minter. Talla was on for his second there. That's a good save. Great turn. Mbaye. Smothered away though by Brindle. Paddy Riley. Blocked by Briggs, who quickly plays it down the right-hand side. Again, that's dealt with. They've defended well and have dominated the game, Highgate Albion. Another free kick for Philippou to curl into the box. The last one was dangerous. This one was dangerous. Goalkeeper manages to palm it away. And a combination of Magwood and Maitland clear the lines. Selman. Brindle, nice touch. Talla giving it away. He hasn't made too many mistakes in this game so far, but it's been taken off of him by Mbaye. Well rescued by Richard Enning, and then gives away a free kick, a foul on George Casey. It's another chance for Philippou to play one of those dangerous looking balls into the box. The last two were very dangerous, this one not quite so good. Down the line from Kennedy. Richard Enning. That's lovely play by Talla. That's one way to escape the situation. It's brilliant play again by Highgate Albion. Tage Kennedy down the left-hand side. He's got space and he's taking on the defender, George Casey. Pulls it back. And it was turned over the top of the crossbar by the defender, Tommy Selman. Here comes the corner from Talla. Gets it back again. Talla drills it high and low, and that's 3, and it's an own goal. Very little that Tommy Selman could do all about it, really. And it was the pace of the ball in here by Lonit Talla. Drills it in. And he takes a swipe with those long legs, Tommy Selman, and diverts it left-footed straight into the corner of the net. 3-0. That goal coming just a couple of minutes before half-time. And it really has put Highgate Albion into complete control of this game. Talla, who's been in the centre of just about everything. Tage Kennedy. Taking on Urkerson. Pulls it back. Very nearly a 4th goal. Before it. Knocks it against Empson. And goes for it again. Gets the cross in. Headed away. Counter-attack for AFC Oakwood, who need a goal before half-time, really. Mbaye has been dispossessed. Good hard-working midfield play there by Richard Enning to win it back. Talla out wide to Kennedy. Kennedy quickly forward. This is a chance, and that wasn't very far away. Excellence, Mahemba, just wide with a shot. Lucasland, and there goes the half-time whistle. It's been thoroughly brilliant from Highgate Albion in the first half. Excellence, Mahemba setting them rolling. 3-0 they lead at half-time.
Listen, that's fucking half the job done. Now we're uphill. I'm telling you now, the next 10-15 minutes is well important. Do not fucking give nothing away, and the game's ours, I'm telling you, yeah? No matter what happens, switch on. Everyone good? Real good? T-Soul, you good? Everyone feel good?
We saw what happened last week as well. We was 2-0 down and we still scored 3 goals in less than a half. The same thing can happen to us. We have to stay fucking switched on. Nothing fucking changes. They're going to overcommit. Same energy as last game.
What Ian said is the most important thing. The first 10-15 minutes, clear your lines, nothing silly. We win the game. Simple as that.
Switched on, boys. Switched on.
Oh, yes.
I think he was in the car.
All to play for in the second half. For Oakwood, they need to find a way back into this game. They've got no subs today as well. They've not been helped at Yasin Aber, their top scorer, is out. Darren Furlong also missing, and 1 or 2 other players, as a few of them gone on a lads' trip to Thailand, and it's really decimated their squad for this semi-final. Highgate Albion taking full advantage so far. It's up towards Salangu. Taken on the chest by Magwood, volleyed it forward. It's a good block from Enning in the midfield. Then forward by Lambert, over towards the left-hand side. Tage Kennedy was there, but it's been cleared away. Long ball forward. And out comes the goalkeeper, Gavrilaya. And he's caught Giorgio Salango there. And the players of AFC Oakwood have taken exception to this. And this is how it happened. He's gone, and as he goes up to gather the ball, he misses it completely and catches Giorgio Salango. And that surely has to be a penalty. And it's a red card for Alex Gavrilaya.
Didn't I say that before, Red? Change of the game. I did. Alright, here we go.
Referee was in absolutely no mind whatsoever that it's a penalty. Salango was the man fouled. Salango is going to take this penalty. And Salango scores in off the bar. That's the way to take a penalty. And it brings AFC Oakwood suddenly right back into this game. They're only 2 behind now, and they've got a 1-man advantage. It's a really good penalty. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about that.
Robert Magwood, he's played for them bare times. The only problem they had, was that
long high ball into that penalty area again. It's good play by Alvin Kirima. Kirima's come off the bench, straight in goal. To sacrifice Richard Enning to bring on the defender to go in goal. It's a shot from distance. The replacement goalkeeper is behind all the way. Selman. His goalkeeper, Melvin Minter, who had a very busy first half. Not quite so busy in this second half. Long ball in towards the penalty area. Bulldozing his way forward as Filippo tries to get the shot in. It's across the face of goal. It wasn't far away at all. Didn't get a touch. It's a goal kick. Oakwood top of the Premier League. So far they've beaten Zaza and Panathinaikos on their way. They haven't conceded until today. And then they go and concede 3 in the first half. But it has been a case of Highgate Albion being at their very best in this game so far. Long clearance from Minter. Header away. Smubaye. Dispossessed. Tage Kennedy. Chance to utilise the pace down the flanks. He doesn't need his pace, but he's got support. And this could be an easy tap in for number 4, and it is. It's Solomon Afori, but it won't count. The flag was up on this near side. Salangu comes inside Tala and then switches it intelligently towards the right-hand side. Forward by Nick Briggs. It's been given away though. Briggs trying to retrieve, but he can't, and that's 4. And Excellence Mahemba has scored his 2nd goal of the game, and surely now they're on their way to the final. Highgate Albion. Tage Kennedy with a through ball. Bradley Empson doesn't quite get to it, and that presents the chance to Excellence Mahemba, who only needs 1 touch of the ball, and that's to fire it right-footed past the goalkeeper. 4-1. On a 7-game winning streak, Highgate Albion, last time they won 7 in a row, it was ended in December by this opposition. And it won't be today. And they're still giving it their all. Chingoka pulls it back to the edge of the penalty area. Filippo tries to curl one, but it's over the crossbar. This was a chance for Filippo, got it onto the left foot, it just bobbled up. Rob Magwood. Yeah, and Maitland, the captain. Rhys Lambert. Back to the goalkeeper, Alvin Karema. Maitland into the midfield and Tala to Maitland again. Put under a little bit of pressure. The veteran steps out from the back. I was just about to say look reassured, but he's given the ball away there and then he gives away a free kick. Hands out an apology to the referee, but it's not going to stop Jake Basham from issuing the yellow card to Ian Maitland. Filippo's free kick. Cleared away. And now they can really try and stretch things. It's a great run from Excellence Mahemba, who's on a hat-trick. Oh, he's played it behind Tage Kennedy. Here comes the challenge from Nick Briggs. He did get the ball. It was a rather hefty challenge, but didn't make any contact with the player. He's gone out for a throw. Ball is played out towards Empson. To Selman. Urkersland. To readjust. Put 3 at the back. AFC Oakwood to try and make the most of the one-man advantage. Salango. They haven't managed to do that so far. That's an excellent tackle. Cleared away by Maitland. And good play by Solomon Ofori, who nicks it off of Tommy Selman. This is Ofori. Squares it into Tage Kennedy. Can he make it 5? Tage Kennedy rattles home goal number 5. It's just the icing on the cake. With a couple of minutes to go, Tage Kennedy teed up by Solomon Ofori and hits it low and hard across Melvin Minter and into the far corner. Long throw down the line. Controlled by Ashley Dre. Dre again. Little tangle there. Rob Magwood getting involved. Free kick is given. Filippo plays it down the line. Mubay. Filippo. Oh, that's a great finish. What a super strike from Harry Filippo. Well, he really rattled that with his left foot. He puts his laces through it. It's a fine goal. I don't think Alvin Karema saw it until it was in the back of his net. It's a mere consolation a couple of minutes into stoppage time. It does give the scoreline a little bit more respectability. It's 5-2. On it, Tala, he's had an excellent game. Clearance away, but Tala was fouled. It's a free kick. Tala with the right foot. Down to make the save was Melvin Minter. Shifted quickly over to the right, but there goes the final whistle. Highgate Albion reaching the high notes. They've beaten AFC Oakwood in the BSFL Premier Cup semi-final by 5-2.
Rhys, big game, big win. How's it feel?
Very good. Yeah. Oakwood are a good side. They've been challenging us for the title this season. Beat us twice, so we knew that we needed to kind of give them a good game today. To be fair to them, I think they were missing a lot of their first team, but then so were we. I think on the day we were a much better side.
Like I said, they've been a bit of a bogey side for you this season. How much does this win mean, given that you're into the final now?
It's huge. I mean, we're a very competitive side. We like playing against teams like this who always try to give us a good match, a good challenge. Again, in the league, they've been the only real side that we've had to really contend with. Gave them 6 points, but getting to a final always means that little bit more as well. So I think it's the third final we're getting to this season, so we've got a few more on the cards, and obviously we're going to try and win the league.
Very strong, 3-0 in the first half. You had to keep % off. Do you think the ref got that right?
I do, yeah. It's tough because obviously our keeper is one of those that likes to come out and control his area. The ball's high up in the air. You could argue that he's trying to protect himself, but in those situations, it is 50-50. I think he makes contact with the player before he collects the ball. If he collects the ball first, it's different, but yeah, I think that situation, I think the referee did get it correct.
Went down to 10 men, conceded a penalty. Are you a bit surprised that the full-time score is what it is?
Not necessarily. I think, again, they weren't really there in the first half. I think we controlled it very, very well. We're a side that even spoke at half-time. We had a game last week where we were 2-0 down early in the second half and thankfully pulled it back for a 3-2 win. We knew how tight these games can be. To concede a penalty early in the second half, is something that could probably weaken lesser teams, but we're a strong side, strong characters, strong players. I think we always had it in the bag.